Hello, 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 and welcome. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the mini class, Wealth Building mini class. I'm really grateful that you're here because I know you have very busy lives. So thank you for being here. And my name is Millen Livis. I'm a financial independence mentor for women who want to have bigger lives, who want to have lives that are not limited by money restrictions and insecurities. So today I'm going to start a series of wealth building mini classes. The theme is multiple sources of income. So before I forget, I just want to tell you that we're going to cover only 4 different sources of income in these mini classes. However, starting Monday, June 17th, I'm offering a very comprehensive training called Multiple Sources of Income Powerhouse Challenge, where we're going to do a deep dive into much bigger set of multiple sources of income, where you will not only become aware of many sources of income, but actually brainstorm, identify, and create particular streams of income from several sources of income that works best for you, that you want to incorporate into your life. Okay, so again, this challenge starts June 17th. I will provide the link to this challenge at the end of this training. All right, so today we're going to start with one of the 4 sources of income that I want to share in this mini class series. So I'm using new software. Let me just start and make sure that it's shown. Show. Okay, 1 second. All right. Okay, so I think that's, you should see, 1 second. I'm using new software today, so please bear with me. All right. So today we're going to talk, like I said, today we're going to talk about one of the sources of income. And I just want to tell you that why I decided to offer this mini class and the challenge as well. All wealthy people have one thing in common, all of them. They all have multiple streams of income from multiple sources of income. And many of these streams of income are passive. And I believe that most people want to be wealthy, but at the same time, not because we want to have millions and billions of dollars in a bank account. Basically, we want to have more freedom. We want to have more choices. And as much as possible, not to trade our time for money, right? And that's why awareness about developing multiple sources of income and multiple streams of income is so important. So again, why it's a good idea to create multiple sources of income, multiple streams of income. So I believe there are at least 3 reasons for this. Number 1 is because you get protected. What I mean by saying you get protected, because you diversify your streams of income. You diversify your streams of income. So when one income dries up or something happens with a particular stream of income, you're not devastated because you know that you have other streams of income. And I meet so many women who maybe were not working because husband was working and making good money, and then something happens, either he loses his job or gets sick, and then they become really concerned because the only source of income that they had disappears. Or I also heard from business owners who only relied on the business that required their presence, And if something happens with their health or something happens with the business, that because it's the only source of income, they feel devastated. So that's one reason you feel protected. The second reason why I feel it's a good idea to create multiple streams of income from multiple sources, because you feel empowered. You feel more confident. You feel that you are in charge of your financial life. All right. So if that's something that makes sense to you, just pay attention. And the third reason for creating multiple streams of income from multiple sources is because it allows you to accelerate growth of your wealth, potentially exponentially, right? So you can really grow your wealth exponentially once you create multiple streams of income. And by the way, I was so in a rush to start this broadcast. I'm curious if we have people on the live broadcast right now. If you're there, let me know. Say hi, say where you're from, because I jump right into this. Just want to make sure that you can hear me. Let me know. Okay, so we're clear why why it's important, right? Now, during this 4 mini classes starting today, we are going to cover 4 sources of income. And obviously it's a mini class, so I cannot go deep into particular topic. That's why I created the challenge. It's called Multiple Sources of Income Powerhouse, where you will actually not only become aware of at least 8 most common sources of income, you will brainstorm, identify, and hi Gina, great to hear, great to see you. So you will brainstorm, identify, and focus on particular streams of income from specific sources of income that we're going to cover, and decide which one you want to start incorporating into your life right away. So it's a really powerful training. I believe it's a really gem training that and challenge that will allow you to really turn around your financial life. That's how big I believe this could be for you. Okay, so it starts on Monday, June 17th. It will go for 10 days. We'll finish on the 26th. I will post the link at the end of this broadcast. All right, so today we are going to focus on earn income. So what, when you say earn income, basically it's an income that you earn from working for someone, receiving salary, or maybe just payments. Maybe it's not a salary job, maybe it's a part-time job, consultant job. It's an active source of income, or active stream of income, because you are getting paid not only for the outcome of your work, but also for the time that you spend at this place where you earning money from this source, right? So it's an active stream of income, and basically you exchanging time for money. And I want to tell you that many people have this attitude. It's like job, just over broke. And I'm not a big fan of this attitude, because I believe that having a job is a very honorable thing, because not only you can learn you can develop professional attitude and learn specifics about particular industry and get experience. You also develop connections, you also develop particular skills. And I think it's a great stepping stone on your journey to, whatever else you want to achieve in life in terms of your financial goals. And just the fact that someone who you know is entrepreneur and maybe successful entrepreneur doesn't mean that it's right for everybody. It's not a cookie cutter. And if you feel that right now having a job is the right place for you to be because it's a guaranteed income, it provides you stability, it supports your family, then nothing wrong with that. You know, it's not something that is beneath anyone to have a job. And yet I know that some people have this attitude that, you know, because I still have a job, it's like something is not, I'm not living up to my expectations. And I feel that it's not a very healthy attitude, because I know many people who really make a great living having a job, have vacations, have free time. And I know entrepreneurs who work 24/7 and don't make a great living. So it's all relative. So the reason I'm saying this to you that if you currently have a job, see what gifts you receive from this job, what you can learn, what you can develop, what skills you can develop, what you can contribute to this job, so you will make you know, maybe better, you will be able to get raise and learn skills, and who knows, you can later on transfer this knowledge, these skills into your own business if that's your aspiration, right? So a couple of things about being successful at the job. Let's start with the interview. When you prepare your resume, if you just applying for a new job, think about having a set of hard skills and soft skills. So what I'm talking about, hard skills would be something that you have experience about. Gina says it's a big buzz. Yes. So hard skills would be knowing some software, having experience working with particular tools, right? So this would be your hard skills. Experience using, I don't know, using particular email platforms, for example, or using Microsoft software, whatever the employer is looking for. And your soft skills would be your good communication skills, your leadership skills, your maybe being having experience as a volunteer, really contributing to the company's positive atmosphere, things like that. So that's the resume. So just when you prepare the resume, keep this in mind, that you not only mention your hard skills, but you also mention your soft skills, because a lot of employers looking for particular personality, particular characters that they want to have, because they care about the environment at work. Now, during the interview, I suggest that you ask questions like, what are your expectations from the person who will be hired for this position? How can I contribute to the better performance of your team? What would you like me to do besides the list of requirements that you provided for this position? Things like that. Focus on what you can do for this company. And I would not, personally, if it was me, I would not ask about salary until I get an offer, right? So every employer pays attention at the attitude during the interview. And I think it's a good idea to show that you're really a team player and you truly sincerely want to contribute to the growth of this company, improving their bottom line and things like that. And by the way, I forgot when I talked about resume, if you work for the company and you helped the previous company to become more profitable. So that would be something that would be the tangible benefit that you can mention in your resume as well. Because nobody cares really about the list of all the things that you've done. They want to see bigger picture, right? So that's why bigger picture is your skills, your experience, and how you contributed to the previous employer's success. Okay, so again, if you feel that right now you are at your current job just because it's comfortable, that could be a trap, because you don't want to be in a place that is too comfortable for too long, right? You want to see what is that overall big picture that you see yourself in terms of your career development. However, if you feel that, and if you're still working for the company and you maybe not happy and you looking for something else, the best time to look for something is while you still have a job. And if you're still working for the company and not really very happy with a particular job, the best way is not resist your current situation, because what you resist persists, right? You know that. The best way would be to find what gifts you can you are getting from this particular experience. What are you learning? See how you can get new skills about maybe industry, about maybe connect to right people that eventually you could use at your next job or when you start a new business. So as with everything, positive attitude, seeing what gifts you get from the situation always helps, because people feel your energy. Your employer, your manager will feel your energy, and they appreciate people, employers who not negative and don't emit this kind of not appreciative energy. Okay, so, and at the same time, be very clear about your overall intentions and your desires for your career, because wherever you may be right now, it's just a stepping stone to the next phase in your career. And it doesn't matter what label you have right now, assistant, executive assistant, librarian, whatever your label might be right now, administrator, it doesn't really matter, because what is important is the skills that you learn from this job, the new experience that you're getting, the connections that you develop, and frankly, professional attitude that you develop, because people like to work with people who are reliable and have professional attitude. Nobody, even in business, nobody wants to deal with someone who is not reliable and doesn't come across as a professional. All right, and that's what I wanted to share in this mini class today. So our next, and if you know someone who could benefit from this mini class, I would suggest and appreciate if you share this this video. And so I'm gonna teach this mini class, multiple sources of income, for the next 3 weeks. So we're gonna cover other sources of income in the next mini classes. And I want to remind you again about the very, very powerful, I think it's really, could be really game changer training for you, multiple sources of income Powerhouse challenge that starts on June 17th, on Monday. And let me see if I can share with you so can you see the link where you can register? So let me know if you can see the link for registration, because I will, if you don't, I will post this also below this video. All right. And I think that's all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for your time. And I will see you next Wednesday, the same time, 1 o'clock Eastern time on this page. And until then, to living your life on your terms. See you soon. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching.